Hello folks, Lone Adventurer here. Thanks very much for stumbling your way upon my channel and joining me for another adventure. Today I'm going to be playing through a game called Escape from the Crypts, which is a small little game, 2 sides of A4 paper, and this is a game that is from the creators of Marching Order, which is a game that I have covered on the channel before. I'll put a link up in the corner of the screen and down in the description below to my playthrough of the main Marching Order game. And I think this has been produced as part of the ramping up of the effort to get Marching Order back into the popular consciousness in our little corner of the hobby space, ahead of a new Kickstarter that is coming quite soon. Now this is another derivation of the Morkborg predecessor game Dark Fort, and I wouldn't blame you for turning off right now if you are a dedicated watcher of this channel, given that I have covered quite a few games that are derivations of Dark Fort, and I think the last couple I have said that I'll tone it down a little bit. I'll back off a little bit from the Dark Fort style games, but whenever new ones come out I find myself curious about them. They're easy to bring to the channel because I don't have to play them too much ahead of the video, and in fact this one here I haven't even read, so we're going to be experiencing this together. And the fact of the matter is that no matter how many of these games I play, so far at least, there's always something new and interesting with each subsequent entry into this sub-genre. I'm always interested to see how designers adapt the basic structure of this. It seems to be just like a perfect template for little map drawing, dice chucking style games, but everyone seems to bring something a little bit different, and I like the tone of the Marching Order main game, and I thought it would be pretty cool to see how that tone has been transferred into a simple little game. So that's where we are. Let's have a super quick overview of what we've got here. We've got creating the character. We'll run through that in a second. Rules on fighting, rules on sneaking, magic, tinkering, luck and health. So that's your rules. Then we've got some guidance on how the crypt works, how you escape from the crypt. And then we've just got some tables on the back. We've got a loot table, a trap table, some kind of treasure table, a special table. No, that's not a loot table, sorry. That is the monsters table, and then we've got a loot table, and then we've got some scrolls. So it seems to me that this is probably going to fall into the category of the more straightforward Dark Fort adaptation. And I think probably the joy here is going to be in the marching order-ness of it. It's nice to have a little game adjacent to Marching Order. Alright, so I'm going to bring in some paper and some dice, and then we will get started. Right, I'm not sure how many dice we need. I've got a couple here. Looking through the sheet, it seems to me that this is a 6-sided dice only game, which is nice for beginners to the genre, because it means you can play it without your weird dice that people who have been playing games like this for a little bit longer probably have all over the place, but not everybody does. 6-sided dice. Good. I can't remember if Marching Order was 6-sided dice. It's been a little while since I've played it. I think it might have been. Creating your character. Like the rogue you are, you manage to get blackout drunk and wake up in the crypts again. Fantastic job, jackass. Good luck getting out. So there we go. We've quickly established the Marching Order tone of the game there. Okay, so the stats we are going to have are fight, defense, sneak, magic, tinker, luck, and health. So we've got a nice range of stats there. That's kind of cool. Sometimes it's fun to have a bunch of stats, and quite often these games don't necessarily give you all those things. Monsters also have awareness. A dash means the number is negative. For instance, the sellsword is a -1 magic. So we have some character classes. That's kind of cool. These games don't often come with character classes. They tend to be classless. We're going to be a torchbearer. That sounds bad. Do you know what? We're not going to be a torchbearer. I think torchbearer might be the worst one. I think it's going to be the same as marching order in that sense. I'm pretty sure the torchbearer was the worst character. Yeah, we're going to have someone different from the torchbearer, unless we roll a 6 again, in which case we'll stick with it. 6. Nah, fine. Fine, we'll be a torchbearer. Okay. If our torchbearer dies, then we can just get straight into a second character in the same video. We'll see how it goes. So we are a torchbearer. Is luck going to get spent? Yeah, luck's going to get spent. So we'll have a luck section and a health section. Alright, so as a torchbearer, we have a fight of 0, a defense of 2, what's S stand for? Sneak of 0, a magic of -2. Oh, look, you've got high luck. Yeah, the other characters have less luck, so that's the advantage of being a torchbearer. You get to re-roll lots of dice. So we've got 9 luck. Oh, Tinker 0. Okay, Tinker 0. So we are rubbish at everything, but we have got high luck, and we need to track coins as well. D6 coins, 2. And start with 1 treasure. Where are the treasures? Treasures, here we go. 2, a magic weapon, +2 damage. That's very, very good news. Alright, so we'll say it is a dagger. Seems like the sort of thing a torchbearer would carry. So I guess we'll have just like an items section. And in our items we've got a magic dagger that gives us +2 damage. Oh, how much health did we have? Or did it not say yet? Seems to me that the torchbearer's health has been missed off. Everyone else has got health listed. Sellsword is 13, Knight 13, Barbarian 17, Wizard 8, Thief 10. I might go between those two. So we'll say that the torchbearer has a little bit more health than a wizard, not quite as much as a thief. So we'll start with 9 health for our torchbearer. Alright, I've had a little read through of the rules section, and we won't go through it straight away. We'll address the various rules as we play the game, just to get into it a little bit quicker. So we'll go straight to the escaping the crypt section. And it does say here, this game only uses a D6. When told to roll, that's what you use. So I think I only need 1. First, roll for your room size. 1 small hallway, 2 medium hallway, 3 large hallway, small room, medium room, large room. Then roll for additional doors. Then you roll for contents. And you rinse and repeat, I guess. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be sort of an aim to the game. And there doesn't seem to be a way of improving your character. So I would be tempted, if I were to play this multiple times, to bolt that on in some way. It's nice to, even if it's simple, have some way you can basically improve your character. Like if you defeat 5 enemies in a row, then you get to add on a level to one of your thingamabobs. So let's do it, shall we? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have an entrance room. So we'll draw a simple entrance room. Should we have 3 doors off the entrance room, and then we'll start rolling for other rooms off of that. So we might have an entrance, much like in 2D6 Dungeon. we might have an entrance room that has nothing else going on, as it were. So there you go. This is where we came into the sewers, not the sewers, the crypts, and we are going to go to the left. So now we're going to roll on the rooms table to see what kind of room we've got next. 5 gives us a medium room. We'll roll for additional doors. 6. Roll again and choose a random door. It is locked. Okay, roll again and choose a random door. It is locked. Target number. Okay, alright, so we're going to roll again for the number of doors. 5 gives us 3 doors, and one of those doors is going to be locked. So let's draw that before we roll to see what the contents of the room is. I am just adjusting the way I'm drawing this to be more like the 2d6 dungeon style, where you have an entrance square for each new door, just to spread things out a little bit, each new room rather. And we're going to make this door here locked. It's probably not going to matter too much because we've got doors all over the place. Let's see what is in this room. 1, it is empty. So we'll carry on this way. 5, that gives us another medium room. How many doors are we going to have? 4 gives us 2 doors. This time neither of them are locked. 3 gives us a monster. So we've got our first monster. We have got 6 monsters to choose from, so I guess we will roll a d6 to find out which one we have. 5 gives us a zombie. So a zombie has got fight 2, defense 2. What was the A for again? That was awareness 2, so that's if we want to sneak past them, and a health of 8. If killed, re-roll a die. On a 1 to 4, the zombie is still alive with 1 health. Let's have a look at the fighting rules. When you encounter a monster, roll a 6. On a 1 to 3, the monster goes first. On a 4 to 6, you go first. Roll a d6 and add your fight. Subtract the monster's defense. The result is how much health they lose, obviously ignoring numbers less than 0. Then do the same for the monster. And it says here, repeat until victorious, dead, or crying. If victorious, grab its loot. Okay, so we get to roll on the loot table for every single one, by the looks of things. Alright, let's do it then, shall we? So who's going first? 6, that is us going first. 4 to 6, you go first. So we're going to roll a d6 and add our fight. Our fight is 0, then we subtract the monster's defense, and then that's how much health they lose. I like it. So the defense is 2, we've got no fight. 1, so that means we're doing no damage in the first round. Now the zombie's got a fight of 2, and we've got a defense of 2. So this is the zombie attacking. 5, bad news. 5 minus 2 is 3 damage. Ooh. However, I've just realised that we should be doing plus 2 damage because of our magic dagger. I'm not sure how much we should have done. I'm going to give myself a gimme on that and give myself 2 points of damage against the zombie for that first round of combat. That might be too much, I can't remember. Right, so this is us attacking again. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 2 for the defense, so that's another 2 points of damage. Glad I've got this magic dagger. Then the zombie attacks back. 4 minus 2 for my defense is 2. No, that's the zombie's health, isn't it? I should be subtracting mine. I should have taken 3 off in the first round there, and I just changed it from 9 to 3. So actually that should have gone down to 6, and now it's going to go down to 5. Might be wrong, might not be. Who knows? Right, I'm going to attack again. 3 plus 2 is 5. Minus 2 for their defense leaves us with 3, which means they're going down to 1 HP. That's quite annoying. Zombie attacks. Jeez. 4 minus 2, taking me down to 3 health. Brutal. I should have been using some of my luck, shouldn't I, for re-rolls? I should have been using some of my luck for re-rolls. What does it allow you to re-roll? You can spend your luck to re-roll any dice. Okay, so I definitely should have been doing that. I shouldn't have allowed my character to get down that low. But we'll do it going forward. So, here is us attacking. 4 plus 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4, so that's enough to kill the zombie. But we need to check to see whether the zombie remains alive, which it will do on a 1 to 4. 5. Good news. So the zombie does die. Ooh, that was a little bit brutal. Probably not as brutal as it would have been had I remembered to use my massive amount of luck points that I started with. But never mind. Let's roll for loot. 4. Map of the dungeon. Pick an adjacent room and roll to see what's in it before you enter. That's handy. So we'll go for this room over here. Let's roll to see what's in it. So we're going to roll on the rooms table. 5 is a medium room. 3 is 1 door. And what's the contents? 2, a monster. 2, a were-rat. Right, so we have defeated the zombie. We know there's a were-rat in the next room. Now the were-rat looks less scary. Does it look less scary? Slightly less scary than the zombie. So we could not go in there potentially. Obviously that means there's a risk that in the next room we find something more scary. However, if we go in another room, there's a chance that we find some treasure. So shall we do that? We'll go up this way. We'll check out this room. And yeah, we can always go back into that room and fight the were-rat if we want. So let's do that. What's the next room going to be? 1 is a small hallway. 5 is 3 doors. I think that's a lot of doors. That's a lot of doors. I'm starting to feel quite door heavy all of a sudden. I might just make it 1 door at the end, just for this little corridor. And what is in our little corridor? 1, empty. Alright, next room then. Just going on the way we've been going. That's a small room. 1, it's a dead end. Okay. What's in this little room? 3, it's another monster. We're not going to get any specials or treasure, are we? Okay, so what monster have we got in this little tiny room? 2, it's a were-rat. Okay, fine. So we've got another were-rat in here. So were-rat has health of, not 4, 5. Fight of 1, defense of 2, awareness of 6. So they're very aware of their own emotions, I guess. Roll a dice on the beginning of its turn. On a 1 to 2, it changes into a giant rat. I'm assuming a giant rat is worse than a were-rat. Okay, so we need to get into the fighting. Who's going first? The were-rat is going first. Alright. So this is the were-rat. That's bad, isn't it? 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Minus 2 for my defense is 3. So the torchbearer is dead. Okay. I think probably our torchbearer is going to be immediately replaced by an identical torchbearer. So the torchbearer's twin brother is going to go into the same location and just crack on and try and be a little bit more successful in his escape from the crypt. I've just realised that the character in this is not going into a location, they're trying to get out of a location. And I wonder whether the mechanic should reflect that. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm missing something like a special. It is. There you go. It's on the special table. Roll a 6 on the special table and you get the exit out of the crypt. Okay, so it is possible to get... The aim is to get out of the crypt. That is now that I'm saying it out loud, it's pretty obvious that the aim of the game is going to be getting out of the crypt. Possibly it'd be nice if it said that. I mean, it says good luck getting out, but okay. Right, so we've got a new character. The new character is going in. Let's see how they do. Okay, let's do this. So the new torchbearer comes in here. Do you know what? I think he is going to coincidentally go the same way. Notice that there is a dead zombie on the floor in this room. And he's going to go through into this room and find the very same were-rat. It's not the same were-rat, isn't it, as this were-rat that defeated his brother. But he's going to go into this room and he's going to find that were-rat and he's going to have a little scrap with it. Is he going to have a magic dagger as well? No, let's give him a new item. Let's give him a new item. So we're rolling on the treasure table. 6. A 1d6 coins and an empty wineskin, you sad bastard. So it's even worse. I'm not sure I'm going to have that. I think having rolled the torchbearer will give him a slightly better item. 3. Sleeping dust. Avoid a single encounter, not an action. Okay, so we'll lose the magic dagger. We've got some sleeping dust. That's a one-time use. Right, let's have a go at this were-rat. Who's going first? 3, that is the were-rat. 1 plus 1 for the fight. Our defense is 2, so that evens out and we take no damage. Good, good, good. Oh, we have to roll the dice at the beginning of its turn. On a 1 to 2, it changes into a giant rat. So that's the roll for that. Didn't change into a giant rat. Kind of wish that was my attack roll. Hey, so for attack we've rolled a 6. We're not adding anything on anymore because this torchbearer doesn't have a magic dagger. So 6 minus the 2 defense is 4. Taking the were-rat down to 1. So let's do a roll to see if it turns into a giant rat. It does not. It attacks. 5 minus 2 is 3. Or shall we re-roll that? That's quite high, isn't it? Let's use one of our luck points to re-roll that. 1. That was lucky. 1 plus 1, same as our defense, which means we're taking no damage. So now we're rolling for attack. 5 minus 2 is 3, and that is enough to kill the were-rat. Roll on the loot table. 6 shield. Destroy shield to ignore any one attack. That's handy. Definitely handy. Alright, so I guess you'll crack on into the next room, oblivious that this room over here holds the corpse of his torch-bearing brethren. Let's see what that room is going to be. 3 is a large hallway. How many doors? It is a dead end. Doesn't quite make sense for a hallway if you ask me, so we'll have 1 door off of that. But a nice long hallway. That's good, that can take us all the way up there. Oh, we need to roll to see what the contents of the hallway is. 2 is a monster. Lots of monsters. Oh, and that is a giant rat. A fight of 0, a defense of 2, awareness of 4, and a health of 3. Roll a dice on the beginning of its turn. On a 1 to 2, it just dies. Giant rats have no loot. Okay, so a giant rat is actually worse than a were-rat. So you don't want your were-rat to turn into a giant rat. Let's fight the giant rat. It's got a health of 3. Who goes first? Giant rat, obviously. 3. No fight, so we are not adding anything on. We've got a defense of 2, so we're going to be taking 1 point of damage. We attack back. 3, not adding anything on, but the giant rat has a defense of 2, so we are doing 1 point of damage, unless we want to re-roll that. Nah, let's not re-roll that. Takes the giant rat down to 2. Beginning of its turn, we should have done this last time, but you know, I forget the most basic of rules. We roll the dice. On a 1 to 2, it just dies. 3, it does not just die, it attacks. 5, that seems like bad news. Let's use our luck point to re-roll that 5. 3. Good, good. That means we're taking 1 point of damage down to 7. It's eating away at us though. Then we're going to attack back. 5. Minus 2 for the defense. Means we're doing 3 points of damage, which is enough to kill the giant rat. Unfortunately, no loot. So we're just going to crack on into the next room. Next room is another corridor. Medium corridor this time. 2 means it has got... It's a dead end. So this corridor is a dead end. Should we make it a dead end? I guess we could. We've got more doors over there, haven't we? So we'll just draw a little rock fall there. There we go. Anything in this little dead end corridor? 6. It is a special. At least we got to roll on the special table. Here we go. 1. The room is aglow with ghastly magic. Make a magic roll versus target number 5 or be transported to your original room. I'm not sure there's any downside in being transported to your original room, is there? I haven't noticed any rules for backtracking. I don't think there is. So I'm not really sure what this achieves, but let's do it anyway. Magic roll versus target number 5. So my magic is -2. So I'm never going to hit it, am I? That's an automatic fail. Because if I roll a 6, I'll be subtracting 2 and getting 4, which is less than the target number. Alright, so we get magically transported back to the entrance room again. And I guess we'll just try another door. We'll try this one up here. 1 is a small hallway. 1, it's another dead end. Ooh, we're getting a bit dead endy all of a sudden. I suppose we can try that locked door at some point. Anything in here? 5 is treasure. Oh, we got some treasure. Woohoo! 3 gives us sleeping dust. Avoid any single encounter. Some extra sleeping dust. Handy. Handy, handy. Quick tea break. Still way too hot. Okay, let's go through here. What have we got? 1, a small hallway. 4, 2 doors. I think we'll be going for our 2 doors this time. There we go. What's in this hallway? 1, it is empty, so we'll go up here. 5 gives us a medium room. 2 gives us a dead end. What's in it? No, we're not having another empty room. Let's have something else. We're not. I told you, dice, we're not having another empty room. 4 is a trap. That'll teach me, won't it? But at least we get to have a look at the trap table. So we've got a medium room. It's a dead end. And there is a trap. So what kind of trap are we going to have in here? We've got a D6 trap table. 6. Magical firebomb. Target number 4. MH. Die a horrible death. What's MH stand for? I guess that's just the mishap. Oh, okay. So if we fail this, we just instantly die. Right. That's fine because we've got all our luck rolls, so we should be all right. So we're going to use the Tinker stat against this trap. We're going to roll our Tinker versus the trap or lock's target number. So we roll the dice, we add on our Tinker, which is 0, and we are aiming to meet or exceed the target number, which is 4. 4. So that is a success. We managed to avoid the magical fire bomb. So let's go back through this way and into this room. 6, that gives us one of the doors in the next room will be locked. There will be 4 doors. I forgot to roll the type of room, didn't I? That should have been my first roll, but we'll stick with what we just had. Sorry, a roll of 4 is 2 doors. That is a small hallway. Maybe we'll put a little kink in this hallway. Actually, you know what? We'll make it a little T-junction. There you go. This one down here is locked. We'll go through... Oh, we need to see what's in the corridor. 5, treasure. Cool, so we've got more treasure. 5. Silent shoes, +1S. Oh, sneak. That's good. So our sneak is going to go up to 1. Right, did I... yeah, that was in the corridor, wasn't it? So now we're going to go through to the next room. 5. Right, so this is the type of room. It's a medium room. Number of doors, 2 doors. And it is an empty room. That's an empty room, so we're just going to go straight on to the next one. We will go up. 1 is a small hallway. I seem to roll a lot of small hallways. 5 gives us 3 doors. And 3 means there's a monster in here. So what's the monster going to be? Whoa, that rolled a long way. It was a 6, believe it or not. A vampire wizard. Just hanging out in the corridor. Corridors are the vampire wizard's favourite place to hang out. It's got health of 8, fight of 3, defence of 3, awareness of 6, not that we're doing much in the way of sneaking. On a successful attack, the vampire regains health equal to half any damage dealt. Oh, it has 2 random scrolls though. Because the thing is, I've got my sleeping dust, so I could send the vampire wizard to sleep. It does look fairly dangerous, but I've got lots of luck, so I think I probably could fight this vampire wizard. I think what we'll do is we'll fight the vampire wizard, and regardless of the outcome, that'll be the last thing we do in this playthrough. But let's see how it goes. Who's going to go first? 1 is the vampire wizard. It's attacking at 4 plus 3, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should have re-rolled and gone first. 7 less 2, that's doing 5 points of damage. I think I'm going to have to do a luck roll on this attack. Oh, that's even worse. Churning through the luck here. 3, that's not much better, is it? 3 plus 3 is 6, minus 2 is 4. We could use our shield, couldn't we? Yeah, we can destroy the shield to ignore 1 attack, so we'll do that here. Then we're going to attack back. 1, that's awful. Luck reroll. 4 minus 3 means we're doing 1 point of damage. Ah, this is ridiculous, isn't it? I can't fight this dude. Oh, and he regains health equal to half damage dealt whenever he successfully attacks. Nope, fine, we're going to use some sleep dust on him. Send him to sleep. Vampire wizard is asleep. Our torchbearer lives to fight another day. But I think we will leave it there, folks. So there you go. That was Escape from the Crypts from the team at Marching Order. I think it's a pay what you want game, or it might even be free. I'm not sure if it's on itch.io. I got it on a Facebook group, I think. I will leave instructions down below how you can get yourself into a position to have a copy of this game one way or another if you want to check it out yourself. But there you go. We didn't quite escape from the crypts, but at least our second character did not die trying, at least so far. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one, and bye for now.